Good morning again. Let's take a look at one of the charts that one could play across the month of March in the futures or even as a delivery. What I'm referring to is Kajaria Ceramics. I think that's a stock chart which is now shaped up pretty well for an upside breakout. As you can see on the chart here and looking at it, you will see that it's actually on the verge of breaking out past the 50% retracement mark, has already broken out of a resistance trend line. So I think Kajaria is a breakout in the making. Now, will a breakout succeed? That's a real question. And for answering that, you need to look at the associative evidence. So what I've done is put together some amount of associated evidence. So let's first go and take a look at, what's the performance of the stock. Now, you will find that what you have on the screen here is actually various time frame momentum indicators. There is intraday, there is multi-day, as well as there is positional. That means that is multi-week. So you can see that the dial points to a buy situation, strong buy in intraday, a decent buy situation in multi-day, and also a buy situation in positional. So what this really means is that Kajaria Ceramics technical trend is very clearly poised on the upside across multiple time frames. And it's only when a stock is showing the similar signal across multiple time frames that a breakout is likely to succeed. Now, how does this look in terms of, let us say, individual technical parameters? Now, if you look at it here, you have two sets of scores which you have. I have taken candlesticks and I have taken Ichimoku, which is a method of a trend following momentum system. Now, those who are aware will know that Ichimoku gives bull scores and bear scores. Now, take a look at the candlestick, multi-day and positional show decent scores, whereas intraday is still at 0, which means that Kajaria is currently under a bit of a pullback, but can actually begin and has a lot of room to go. If you look at the Ichimoku scores, the multi-day scores is a very, very handsome 77 points out of 100, which means that in the multi-week position, the stock is finely trended. But then the reasonable scores for positional as well as for intraday suggest that there could be a lot more room to the upside. So collectively, this gives us a lot of confidence. Now, the thing to look at is where it could go. Now, what I have given here on this particular chart is some price clusters. You can see that there is a linkage at the pivot level 553, 547, and on the positional one at 552. So the stock has to stay above this level and then upside targets get enabled. Where are those targets? You see a cluster at 570, and beyond that you see a cluster somewhere at about 590. So these are the two levels that you can look at, and that's a 5% upside from where we are as of now.